Intro, Fat Airlines. Yeah, you know the vibe. Jeremy on the deck, let's go! World of airports, watch us move in the game, in the chat, in the groove. Stack the contracts, line them straight at the terminal. We don't hesitate, from the tower out to the blue. Everything we do is for the crew. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, watch the empire fly. Good vibes only, yeah, we run the map. Fat Airlines, put us on the snap. Yeah, we're rising, keep your eyes on the light. Fat Airlines, woo! We do it right. Pilot mindset, watch us glide. The whole community is by our side. We hit the target, we hit the mark. Lighting the runway, glowing in the dark. Jeremy's here, yeah, we're leading the pack. Every single drop and we never look back. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, watch the empire fly. Good vibes only, yeah, we run the map. Fat Airlines, put us on the snap. Yeah, we're rising, keep your eyes on the light. Fat Airlines, woo! We do it right. One crew, one aim. Fat Airlines, on the game. Fat Airlines, on the game. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, Fat Airlines, watch the air eyes. Fat Airlines, on the game. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, watch the empire fly. Good vibes only, yeah, we run the map. Fat Airlines, put us on the snap. Yeah, we're rising, keep your eyes on the light. Fat Airlines, woo! We do it right. Fat Airlines, good vibes only, clear skies. We're out. Intro, Fat Airlines. Yeah, you know the vibe. Jeremy on the deck, let's go! World of airports, watch us move in the game, in the chat, in the groove. Stack the contracts, line them straight at the terminal. We don't hesitate, from the tower out to the blue. Everything we do is for the crew. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, watch the empire fly. Good vibes only, yeah, we run the map. Fat Airlines, put us on the snap. Yeah, we're rising, keep your eyes on the light. Fat Airlines, woo! We do it right. Pilot mindset, watch us glide. The whole community is by our side. We hit the target, we hit the mark. Lighting the runway, glowing in the dark. Jeremy's here, yeah, we're leading the pack. Every single drop and we never look back. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, watch the empire fly. Good vibes only, yeah, we run the map. Fat Airlines, put us on the snap. Yeah, we're rising, keep your eyes on the light. Fat Airlines, woo! We do it right. One crew, one aim. Fat Airlines, on the game. Fat Airlines, on the game. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, Fat Airlines, watch the air eyes. Fat Airlines, on the game. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, watch the empire fly. Good vibes only, yeah, we run the map. Fat Airlines, put us on the snap. Yeah, we're rising, keep your eyes on the light. Fat Airlines, woo! We do it right. Fat Airlines, good vibes only, clear skies. We're out. Intro, Fat Airlines. Yeah, you know the vibe. Jeremy on the deck, let's go! World of airports, watch us move in the game, in the chat, in the groove. Stack the contracts, line them straight at the terminal. We don't hesitate, from the tower out to the blue. Everything we do is for the crew. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, watch the empire fly. Good vibes only, yeah, we run the map. Fat Airlines, put us on the snap. Yeah, we're rising, keep your eyes on the light. Fat Airlines, woo! We do it right. Pilot mindset, watch us glide. The whole community is by our side. We hit the target, we hit the mark. Lighting the runway, glowing in the dark. Jeremy's here, yeah, we're leading the pack. Every single drop and we never look back. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, watch the empire fly. Good vibes only, yeah, we run the map. Fat Airlines, put us on the snap. Yeah, we're rising, keep your eyes on the light. Fat Airlines, woo! We do it right. One crew, one aim. Fat Airlines, on the game. Fat Airlines, on the game. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, Fat Airlines, watch the air eyes. Fat Airlines, on the game. Fat Airlines, we take you to the sky. Fat Airlines, watch the empire fly. Good vibes only, yeah, we run the map. Fat Airlines, good vibes only. Clear skies. We're out.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is Jeremy of Fat Airlines, and today we are playing some World of Airports, and we're playing Zurich. We're gonna play probably some LHR too, and we're gonna do some contract giveaways as well. So we got a lot of things happening today. We're gonna go through player news. We're gonna go through the leaderboards for both iOS and Android, and we're going to get some new contracts going. So what up, guys? Nice to see you, and thank you for being here. Ginger Jesus, thanks for the 25 streak. Kamikaze, thank you for 18 months at tier 1 for 33 months actually. Thank you so much, man. TJ Bay, thanks for being first. Appreciate you guys. Hockey fan with the 55. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, we're here at Zurich. You know, the cool thing is today the runways are actually going a different direction than when they were last Saturday. So we get to see the runways on a different way. I did log into this airport about like 20 minutes ago or so. So it might be different now, because what happens in World of Airports is the runways are chosen, or selected, I should say. The runways are selected as soon as you load into the airport based on real world weather. So if it's you know, if the wind is going a certain direction, then you're gonna see the runways here also kind of go in that direction. So let's see here. We got runway 28 is in use. We got what over here? Look at that Riceless. Oh, this is one of the new liveries too, guys. Check this out. I don't know if you guys saw my new video, but there's a new Football Fever 2026 livery that you could get for free in World of Airports. You just got to play the game. I think you got to play Innsbruck and Bari to get the A21. What is it? NX livery, or is it an NY? I forget. You play in Innsbruck and Bari to get that livery, or you play any of the other airports to get the A345. So A21 NY. Thank you, guys. Cool. You know, I just unlocked mine on my. I just unlocked the livery on my Captain Fat account. I don't have an A345 yet unlocked there, so I think I'm going to unlock that plane on my Captain Fat account. It's a clever move on the developer's part. You know, it gets people a free livery, and then because people have a livery for it, and it's a pretty cool one too, I would say, people might want to, you know, buy the plane, unlock the plane, you know. So it's going to be I'm tempted to unlock it myself. So looks pretty cool, and you could customize it with different colors. It's pretty nice. So yeah, we got different runway in use over there. Let's see here. It says runway 28 is in use. I think what somebody told me, I think it was hidden, but somebody had told me that in Zurich, when the runways when all three runways are in use, one runway is for landings, which I'm guessing is this one right here, and then two of the runways are for departures. I don't have any departures going on because I haven't started handling any planes. I got a bunch of large planes here today, so we're gonna actually start handling right now. But and then we're gonna get into everything else. Here's another football livery. Look at this. Let's take a look. I wish there was a flag on here though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like red and white could be so many countries. It could be Canada. It could be Japan. It could be so many countries. What? No, Hong Kong has red and yellow, right? But like it could. I don't know. Hong Kong is red and white too. But you know, some people might. Well, Hong Kong's not in the World Cup, anyways. But anyways, yeah, so many countries it could be. So it's like, which one are you repping? So yeah, I'm hearting any of those liveries that you guys are sending me with the A345 with the football frenzy. I'm hearting it, especially if you're sending it to my Zurich. I'm also hearting planes here that are special planes like these Concords. I'm also hearting planes, of course, that, well, this is the plane you have to handle. Let me, here he is. This is the plane you have to handle in order to get the livery. It's in a special event plane, so if you go into your contracts, you should see a plane contract event. It should be like, what, 20 something days left in order to accept the contract. So you can go ahead and go in there and accept the contract, and then once you accept the contract, you can start handling the plane. You see, it just handles like a normal E-plane. You go to contract here, you see it's coming from different airports. This one's coming from Newark, which is pretty cool, which is right here in New Jersey. It's a 4-hour round trip, so you got to wait 4 hours before handling it again. And when you finish the 5 handlings, or some of the planes it's 10 handlings, but when you finish the 5 handlings, and you finish it in the green, you get a livery unlock as your reward. So you get the Football Frenzy Special 1 livery, A345. I still haven't unlocked it here on my the Thephatrican account. I've been focused too much on handling player planes, but I do have it unlocked on my Captain Fat account, because like I don't have as many planes on that account. So I am we'll probably check it out there. Check out some of the customization. I'm also gonna have a video on that. Let's see here. I'm missing chats. You guys, you don't have to do any redemptions if you want to send me contracts. I do have 26 free slots. Oh, nice. I can buy some more slots. So we got 30 slots for now. Yeah, 30 free slots. So you don't have to buy any contract redemptions, because we're not playing my stream only account today. Actually, in today's stream is going to be a little bit shorter, because we're expecting family over later today, and what else is happening? We're expecting family. Oh yeah, my mom has to leave a little bit early too, because she is watching the kids. So yep, she's leaving a little bit early. So yep, we're gonna end probably like in about 2 hours. It's gonna be a pretty quick stream. So we're gonna get fast into this player news, into the I don't think there's any new World Airports news, because we got the Football Frenzy. That's the latest thing, but I made a video on that on YouTube, so you guys can check it out. And yeah, oh, one thing I did want to find out. You see over here? I think I saw a picture on Instagram or somewhere that somebody saw the cargo man from the trailer on the patio over here, or whatever you want to call it. What is it called? I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to keep an eye out for that cargo man and see if we could find him. If we find him, I'm going to tap on him. I feel like we're going to get 50 wallers, and go from there. But yeah, all right, what's up, guys? I'm going to talk to you guys now. So nice that you're here. What is up, hockey fan? What is up, Leo Star Wing? Jork Blocks, nice to see you. What's up, Swedish aviation guy? Mike, what's good? Magis Kais, nice to see you. Valuable Fish, what's up, bro? What's up, Duck? Long time no see, right? Zyrox, what's good? Voitando, what's good? Seabird Club Legend, nice to see you too. Here, let me just turn off these redemptions before you guys start redeeming it by accident. We got Roll Off B. What's good? Ginger Jesus, nice to see you. Yo, what's up, TJ the Greatest? Jan Haas. Sale, Sai, what's up, Sai? Sai said, I got 31 levels in just 2 weeks. Is it good? I mean, it's up to you if it's good. I'm not in a rush to level up this airport. So I've been playing other airports too. Like, I know what I would do in the past is really just like kind of oh, look, sorry, he's right here. I'm gonna tap him. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yes, we found him. He's right here, guys. He's right here. All right, sorry. Yeah, when it comes to like reaching level 31 in 2 weeks, I'm not in a hurry to level up. It took the developers a while to make this airport, and I think the next airport is also unless it's like a very small airport, But I think all airports going forward are going to take a while because they have so many details they have to work on when it comes to like building an airport, right? So now they kind of set the standard for graphics, right? So the graphics have to be a certain way. You know, in when the Innsbruck update came out, they did a couple things, right? They added dynamic shadows and they added shadow quality, right? So dynamic shadows are now a thing. Dynamic shadows don't just apply to planes; they apply to light posts, you know, and other other things in the environment. So as we change the time of the day here, you'll see, like, look right here, we're over here, right? You'll see that that lamp post is actually moving the shadow, right? So you'll see, like, as the time of day changes. So that's one thing that they're gonna have to set up for every single airport that they're creating. You know, they've activated both runways. Both runways. So even if it's a one runway airport, it all of a sudden now becomes an airport with two or more, two runways that they could potentially use. So they have to program the taxi paths for one runway as well as the other runway, which takes some time. So I feel like, you know, new airports are going to take a while. You know, we haven't heard much about generic airports, so I'm not sure how that's going to fit in the picture. But even generic airports, you know, they're not in the main pass here. So even if like they release another generic airport, it's not going to be level 70 at Zurich. You know, it's not going to work that way for a generic airport. Now it might be another level at CNN. I have no clue. They haven't told us if all generic airports are going to be paid to unlock, or if it's going to be like it's a second pass, a second, you know, battle pass you have to work through. But that's something we still don't know. But we haven't even heard much about generic airports anyways, so it's up to you. I mean, if you enjoy the airport, it's a really cool airport, because I mean, let's look at the map here. Now when I look at the radar, it's only showing you destinations where I have a contract coming from. But if you see here, even if you look here, I mean, you got the playable airports. You got LHR, Leipzig, Prague, Innsbruck, and Bari, right, all nearby, and it's right in the middle of all of those. So really a cool hub if you're doing those short distance connections. So if you're doing a lot of short distance connections, it can make a lot of sense to get those quick levels, especially because, you know, those planes can go back and forth. But then you also have these further away destinations, you know, that you can get airplanes from. I even have an airplane, look, coming from SEL. Do I have a plane coming from Sydney? Not yet. I don't even know if that's possible. Probably is. And then we got Nagoya, Hong Kong, and Bangkok. So yeah, pretty cool. But definitely not surprised that people are leveling up fast. I'm just not in I'm not in a hurry to finish this. I don't think it's going to be like really quick before the next airport comes out. What do you think the best camera angle is at Zurich? Alfie says, I think runway 4. Runway 4 is pretty solid. Runway 4, yeah, because you could see all the runways from here. And you can see pretty much most of the planes in the terminals. It's pretty, I like it. I don't really take a look at cameras too much, though. I usually stay in the main camera view. Raptor says, I prefer it this direction when all 3 runways are operating. Yeah, same here, bro. I'd much rather have all 3 operating. But you know what I didn't know? Well, I want to keep an eye on this, because I did not know that you could have a runway that intersects another runway operating at, like, these 2 runways operating at the same time. I always thought that, like, if you had intersecting runways, one is open and the other one had to be closed. So of course, probably, like, yeah, I know there's ways that ATC kind of makes it work, right? But I always thought that was the way it had to work. Mike says you also need to spend the 50 gold planes on A345 to use it. Yeah, that's just like the bad part about the event, is that, like, you don't really get the delivery unless you get the plane. So you have to spend 50 gold planes. How much is 50 gold planes in US dollars? That's $15. Like, hey, you get a free delivery if you spend $15, you know? So I can feel kind of whack. That's why, like, my suggestion for a similar type of event was to have it where if you handled a specific plane, so let's say we have that event plane, right? Where is it? Oh, let's say we're handling this plane, right? This is not the event plane, but let's say here it is. We're handling this event plane, right? And we have to handle it, let's say 100 times. Then we actually get a 77W with this livery in our fleet. You know, that's what my suggestion was. I do think it's cool that they're doing like these events where we do get unlocks with it, but you know, for some people, if they don't have the plane, it doesn't really matter to them, right? But you never know. They might have sales again. They used to have, World of Airports used to have sales. Like there was a few days, maybe I think it was 1 or 2 days, where the A388 was like 33% off or something. I think that was the Waller price. But then they had sales where like planes were cheaper to buy for a limited time. So like they haven't done a sale like in years, but they have that capability. So like maybe they'll have a sale on World of Airports one day, and we can see what's the word I'm looking for? We can find more people wanting to unlock it. So even if you don't have the plane right now, you might still want to just unlock the livery. Austria red and white, true. Yep, thank you. Cheshire said my red one is the shirt color when England won the World Cup in 1966. Nice. Ginger just said, I saw Mr. Bags, my made up name for him. Nice. Check the equipment garage as well. Let's take a look. Got baggage. Oh, snap. There he is. But you can't tap him, right? That's funny. That's cool. Thank you, Hidden. Do you think slight reflection on planes and glass much far in the future when devices can handle is a good idea? I think a lot of us are just tired of graphic updates and want some gameplay updates, which is a video I'm working on for suggestions on World of Airports for the World of Airports developers. I was really waiting for 3.6 to come out before making that video because, you know, I didn't want to make suggestions on things that already are fixed. You know, like I released the video and it's like, oh yeah, this is already in the game, that's already in the game. Like I didn't want to do that. I wanted to have a video where it's like, okay, fresh start. So yeah, graphics are cool and all, but like graphics aren't everything. And I would say, well, the way I play the game, I'm not really checking out the graphics all day. I'm just like kind of handling the planes and like, you know, trying to see my fleet expand, my airport grow, and get more Wallers, get more silver planes, get more gold planes, unlock more things. A lot of airports use intersecting runways. JFK is a good example. Never been to JFK, even though it's like nearby. Raptor misses them having sales. Yeah, I used to have somebody messaging me constantly like, hey, when do you think World of Airports is going to have another sale? I'm like, bro, I have no clue. Like, my guess is as good as yours, and your guess is no good. My guess is no good. Who knows? Is the premium pass at Zurich worth it? I think all premium passes are worth it, bro. Now the question you have to ask is what do you value from a premium pass, right? So like for me, I value everything in a premium pass. You know, when you look at the premium pass, right, you get Wallers. In the early levels, those Wallers are fantastic, right? Because that helps you really, like, if you get 17,000 right here, another 17,000, you could pretty much unlock an E stand right away, right? And getting an E plane means that you can handle the event planes that you get for that first week of playing Zurich. And then you could also get E planes from other players, which E planes will make you like 2,000 Wallers per flight. So definitely that is worth it. All right, but maybe not for 80 gold planes. You could spend a lot more. You can get a lot more wallets for 80 gold planes, right? But like still, you get airplanes that you don't have to buy. So I don't have to pay 30,000 wallets to buy this plane. I don't even have to unlock this plane, but this plane does get added to my fleet. And planes that are in your fleet make you more money than planes that are not in your fleet. So you get an airplane right here for both the free and premium. But look at, you get a CRJ9, then you get extra handling crew. You get extra handling crew. So like 5 extra handling crew costs you 45 gold planes, right? So 4 is not quite 5, right? But let's say that's about 40. Let's say that's like 36 gold planes, right? 36 gold planes. Then you get, more planes. You get more wallers, more planes. You get some liveries that you don't have to pay for, right? So that's gonna save you like 6, maybe 8 gold planes for that E140 livery. Some contract capacity, which you could buy for silver planes, so it's not as exciting. More planes, handling crew, again another 4 handling crew. Then you get another 4 handling crew. So the handling crew alone is worth it. Then you get like an A306, you get a B763, an A332, an A333, a 789, a 339, some silver planes, some more handling crew. So you get a 744, an A388. So like if at that point, if you were to spend your gold planes on wallers for all those planes that you would have had to pay for, let alone you would have to also unlock them if you if you don't already have them unlocked, you're getting so much from that premium pass. And that's for all airports, not just for Zurich, but for here, yeah, I think it was a buy, but it also depends on what other airports you're playing, right? So like for 80 gold planes, you can buy 3 other premium passes. You can buy Innsbruck, Bari, and Prague premium pass, right? And their premium pass also has free fleet planes, free liveries. They also have handling crew. They also have airplanes that you could use at any airport. So there's other airports that you could get like a premium pass for. So really up to you. I guess the question is, what order should you unlock premium passes, which is also still up to you. But if you're really concerned, and 80 gold planes is a lot, right? You could get 3 premium passes for the price of 1, John Hess says, I could be very wrong, but only the B77L and A345 go from Zurich to Sydney. Nice. MK Specialist said it's kind of expensive for Zurich. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's 80 gold planes. I mean, it's not 110 like IAD, right? Alfie wonders what 4.0 is going to be. Nice. Ty says, Fat, be ready for a surprise in 5 minutes. Okay, that was like 4 minutes ago. Oh, snap. So many planes. Look at that. We got we got Made to Move with the, is that the I don't know, with the Football Fever livery. We got Mike with the Football Fever livery. Nice. British saw the British Airways Concorde at LHR. Nice. What's your opinion on Hong Kong? I don't know. What do you want to know? I think Hong Kong is gonna continue to be like a main airport that I play. I think it's a great airport. Even though it's not a cargo airport, it is a great airport for cargo planes. So I've been really increasing the amount of cargo planes that I'm buying and using. Now that I get to I'm canceling all the non-player contracts at my Hong Kong because I don't need XP anymore. I'm max level. I have unlocked Zurich for free through playing Hong Kong. So it's like now that I've already like maxed it out, now it's just all about just like playing, handling, and having fun there, I guess. I wish there was more reason to play, right? I mean, that's for all airports, not just Hong Kong. But yeah, I think it's a great airport, fun airport. Everything kind of flows quickly. You know, there it does still benefit from pre-landing planes, but it's also not too terrible where you feel like if you don't pre-land planes, you're not feeling like you're spending a long time there. Like at LHR, if I don't pre-land planes, I'm waiting a long time for planes to taxi, and I'm only handling like at most like 30 or 40 planes at a time, which isn't bad. But like when I have like 2,000 plus contracts, handling 40 planes at a time is not going to cut it. You know, that's too few planes. Yo, thanks for subscribing, Isaac. Appreciate that. Mercurial Justice, thank you for the 40 stream streak. Jan Haas, thank you for the 5. Sevas, thank you for the 30. Appreciate you guys. What airport is my most favorite? I don't know, I play LHR the most, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I'm up there probably Hong Kong, but like at the same time it's like Hong Kong is like one of the I have like the newer airport. I'm afraid that's got bias that I have, right? Like because it's newer and I haven't played it as much as like I've played LHR. LHR has been out for years now, right? So like because it's a new airport, I haven't played it as much. I feel like is it that like shiny new toy still? It's not a new toy right now, but is it, you know what I'm saying, right? It's like, is it because it's still new to me that it's like my favorite, like one of my favorites to play? I don't know, but Hong Kong I'm having a lot of fun with. Raptor can't wait until all airports have the wind direction update. Yeah. One airport I'm not looking forward to getting that is San Diego, but I think it'll be cool because it gives us a reason to like kind of go into an airport and like I don't know if the runway is the wrong direction or like not my preferred direction, I can just leave. It just sucks if you're grinding that airport, like yeah, if you're grinding that airport and you're trying to get to the next one and like you have to play that airport even if it's not optimal. Prague remodel might be the next update. That's true. We don't really know what's on their roadmap. We know like a Prague remodel is coming out. We know that they're working on some other airports, but they are not naming what other airports. So anybody who's like guessing really has no clue, because the developers really haven't shared any information. Now, Tushar Pro, thank you for all of these contracts. One thing I like to say, and I'm going to say here, is you don't have to send me all of your contracts. It actually makes me very sad and upset. I don't know if upset's too strong, but it does make me sad to see that I'm getting this many contracts where there's plenty of people who are also struggling to get contracts. Now I know people are looking for somebody who's reliable, somebody who plays often, right? I usually play, like right now I'm playing Zurich once per day, but I also have a job. I also have, I volunteer at my church. I also have a family, wife and 2 kids. I also try to have a social life. I also play other games. So like all those things mean sometimes I don't get to play all the airports that I want to play every single day. So I might not be as reliable as other people. Plus, on top of that, I already have 203 contracts, here at this airport. And that number is growing, so, I mean, if we go to LHR, you'll see I have 2,400 contracts or something like that. So like, even though I'm playing LHR every single day, doesn't mean that you're going to get your airplane every single day, right? Like for one, here at Zurich, what I'm going to be doing, or I am doing, is I'm hearting planes that are special event planes, but also the planes that are going to be at 7 out of 10 or higher. This one, when it's done handling, is going to be at 7 out of 10, so I already hearted it. But that's when I favorite planes. When you favorite planes, you get an option here with the approach manager and the delivery manager to prefer favorited airplanes. So that way, those planes are the first ones to land. So that's what I do when I'm playing this game. But yeah, I definitely encourage you to like join the Fat Airlines Discord. Speaking of, let's claim a few airplanes here. So I want to get a 738. I wish I could claim more than one at a time, but that's okay if I can't. What kind of configuration do we want here? I do want this to be able to go to Prague. Whoops. I think we'll do 14. Yeah, we'll do 15 actually. Okay, 15. Claim 1. Guys, get ready. We're going to do a giveaway on the Fat Airlines Discord. Exclamation point Discord if you're not part of the Discord now. Because when we do these giveaways, I'm only going to run them for about 5 minutes. Oops, I forgot to configure that plane. We'll do 15 here too. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. We're going to do 5 of them. I forgot to configure that one, didn't I? No, I did. Nice. Or maybe that's not the right one. Nice. All of them configured. Let's go. So good at this. Hockey Fan has a whopping 4 player contracts out of 50 total, and Hockey Fan is an active player. That's surprising, man. All right, let's go ahead, bro. Please send some of these contracts to other people, or don't send them all to me on one day. It really, like, it gets me a little frustrated. Plus, I want to do some giveaways, so I need to have some contract capacity for myself. Let's see here. So we're gonna do. All right, guys. Yeah, join the Fat Airlines Discord, because what we're gonna do here is we have 5 738s that I redeemed. You know, they're from my Boeing packs that I bought in the past, and I never used them. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go on the Fat Airlines Discord, and we're gonna host this giveaway. So 738, it can only go to LHR, Prague, and to Bari. Can we get it to Leipzig? No. And we can't get it to Muscat because of distance. So it can only go to those airports. But that's fine, because I mean, everybody can it go to, wait, Innsbruck? No Innsbruck though. Huh. No Innsbruck. Why not Innsbruck? Where is Innsbruck? Oh, demand. Okay. It's only 71 demand. So we need a small plane for Innsbruck. We'll get some small planes, so that way we can get some people to Innsbruck. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Fat Airlines Discord. Do I have it open here? Okay. Please hold. Please hold. Okay, I can plug it back in now. We're gonna go to Fat Airlines Discord, and you guys, let's see if the game comes back. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna go to Fat Airlines Discord. You're gonna go to the WOA contract section, and we have a plane contracts giveaway. This is like a feed of all the giveaways that are happening. You'll see right now there's a giveaway happening right now in the L plane channel. We got Vivid Express William is giving away a 741 from Hong Kong to any of these airports. You just hit the enter giveaway button, and you select you pick your username, and you can select which airport you want it to if you win. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna start a giveaway. That's gonna end up being in the M plane channel. So, you know, keep your eye out there, and I'm gonna set that up shortly. Let's exit here. Oh, my game is frozen. giveaway aircraft, and we're giving away what, B738s. Origin is Zurich, and it can go to Bari, it can go to Prague, it can go to HR. I think those are the only three, right? Leipzig, yeah, no Innsbruck and no Leipzig. Okay. We're gonna do 5 minutes. Winners. Submit. Finalize. Alright, so what you guys gotta do, you go to Fat Airlines Discord. We got right here, new giveaway. You hit the enter giveaway button. You hit the enter giveaway button right here, and you'll see you have a chance to be entered. So in this case, this is my stream only account, Fat Empire. I can select if I win, I want it to go to Prague. I hit submit, and that's it. Now I'm entered into there, and I want to get out of the entry, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave the giveaway because I don't want my stream only account to win. But yeah, everybody has an equal chance at winning. That's the pretty cool part about the Discord bot that we have hosted, provided, and yeah, made by Hidden. So if you guys are looking for a Discord bot, or that exact Discord bot for your server, reach out to Hidden. It's we do pay Hidden every month. It's a premium bot, but definitely worth it. Hidden does play World of Airports. He's a great member of the community, so definitely let's support each other. All right, what else we got? Got 4 alerts. How's the negative profit update? I really haven't seen too much like negative profit, but I also haven't bought too many planes. I have like way too many contracts for me to take a look at. It's hard for me to tell. It's hard for me to say. I would say. All right, we reached level 14. That's pretty cool. So let's see what we got here. How did we? Oh yeah, we have non-player planes that are giving us XP. I'm like none of my player planes are like are finished yet. So like, how did we get a level? All right, so that's pretty cool. What else have we got here? All right, do you guys want to start with player news or with the leaderboards? Where do you guys want to start today? And I also wanted to ask, I probably have a poll here. I want to go to LHR for a quick moment. Maybe after we get these planes to land. So let's favorite them. I want them to land next. We are doing that giveaway. And the giveaway ends in like less than 5 minutes. So you guys want to be on the Fat Airlines Discord. Join this giveaway. I was about to say there's only 6 people. So now there's 16. So you have like a 33% chance of winning. Even if you join now, you still have like a 20% chance at winning. So definitely join in. I'm gonna do a lot more. I have some planes sitting at my LHR that I want to give away. So we're gonna do that on stream. That way we can be nice and quick. That way I don't have to wait for people to accept them because I know you're here. Oh, Hidden said, I would absolutely love more customers. Right now the workload's quite high with the 2 I have plus my IRL jobs. So yeah, I guess if you want the exact bot that I have, no changes or anything like that, I think maybe Hidden can do that. But like if you want to customize it and do additional things, then Hidden can't do that right now. Yeah, I'm not giving Hidden too much to change at a time. But you never know when it comes to new customers, you know. Thank you, Hidden. Appreciate you, bro. What's up, Avian? News first. All right, yeah. That's how we always do it, right? News first. Please don't join giveaway. I am the only one who must win. LOL. That's funny. A LOL. Hidden said, I can take on new customers. I can't promise the fast support and development that I want to. I got you. Yeah. So you just gotta like set expectations, kind of like lower the expectations a little bit, but like that kind of feels bad. Yeah. It's like when I'm accepting contracts at LHR. I know it's not business, but like I'm just trying to relate it to World of Airports. But like it's like when I'm accepting contracts at LHR, I play that airport daily, but like I can't handle everybody's plane on a daily basis. Almost impossible for me. So, all right, how much time we have left on this giveaway here? It says 11:48. We got like one more minute for this giveaway. If I go, how do you refresh it? Is it Command R? No. Oh, 17 people. So good luck to everybody. Who's this one going to? Euroland Airways. I'll heart that plane too. They got that on that first day, I think. Oh no, I think I might have sent that. Please join the giveaway. I will feel so much better about winning. Yeah, watch TJ Bay win. Bad luck, people. All right, did we get winners? Not yet. Soon. Okay. All right, and I do want to get what this A35K. I want to get some larger planes too in here. So let's change the filter here. Actually, we probably want to see this. Is there any possibility for this to go to LHR? Yes? No. Demand. Oh, too many economy seats. Okay. Too many economy seats. E-planes. Can E-planes go to CNN? Right? They can, right? Where's CNN? No, only D planes can. Oops. Okay. BKK works. Nagoya works. Hong Kong works. What about Sydney? Oh, I got it first try. Let's go. Distance problem. Okay, no distance. San Diego. MSY. Right. Yep. We're gonna I don't know if this is the best configuration, but I think we're going to do, what, 13, 10, and 14. There we go. One. Game froze. One. We're going to do 3 of these, right? One, two. I have not played CNN in so long, guys. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing a little bit. It's like that airport should have been maxed a while ago, and it's not maxed. I have no clue why. Have you played Fat Airlines yet? Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Fat Airlines this past week, especially if I'm not in the office. Actually, even if I'm in the office, I've been playing. But I've been playing a lot of Fat Airlines this week. I have it open on my other iPad over here. You know, I have airports to unlock still on Fat Airlines, and I kind of realized that like when this new airport came out. So I was like, hey, let's go ahead and grind some Sydney. So I've been grinding Sydney on Fat Airlines. I have like 4 accounts, people. I have like my main account, which is the Thephatrican, which is what we're playing on today. I also have my stream only account. My stream only account is usually the account that I'm playing on stream, but because I don't have Zurich unlocked on my stream only account, I only have Hong Kong unlocked, and we're like level like 20 something. And Zurich is a new airport. I know people want to see the new airport, right? They want to get like they want to get an idea for themselves if they should buy it for themselves or not. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they want to know if they should buy it for themselves or not. So this is like your way of like kind of looking at the airport before buying it, right? And seeing if it's fun to play. I think it's pretty fun to play. I like how the planes don't really run into like taxiing issues too much. I haven't seen a situation where my planes that are like waiting to depart are blocking planes that are landing, taxiing to their gates. So I think that's pretty cool. But let me see here. Let's go to E-planes real quick. We have, okay, we got all three of them are purchased. So I'm going to go ahead and set up that giveaway now. Take a look at this Snow White A388. Yes, the parachute useless redemption is still there. Yep. I think it's there in case we ever have to put you into slow mode or into like emoji only mode or slow mode or subscriber only mode, then people can still do a drop that way, you know. We never had to we never have had to limit our chat so far, which is good. But that, I think that was the original thought, was if we did have to limit our chat, people could still do parachute drops. Also, by the way, like, shout out to Ginger Jesus. Bro, I joined your stream earlier this week, on Wednesday, I think it was. And I thought, like, what you did with the parachute drops is pretty cool. I might steal your idea. Ginger Jesus, are you still here? I know you messaged me on Discord. I saw your message. But, I thought, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, I thought everybody should check him out. He did a good, you should probably post your video, your stream on YouTube too, Ginger Jesus. I don't know if you do or not, but I haven't seen it on my YouTube feed, and I don't go looking for World of Airports content like that. But anyways, he did a good job of like kind of like explaining Zurich and like going through the airport. You know, it was really cool to watch. I was lurking. I wasn't really chatting too much, but what I'm trying to say here is I like what Ginger Jesus does with drops on Ginger Jesus stream. What he did was, if you get a drop and you get like a drop that's like I forget what the exact score is, but if you get a high score on the drop, let me see if I can get a high score. Because right now Seabird Club Legends has a drop, and this is for you guys on Twitch, YouTube. Sorry, you guys don't get drops. But if you get a high score on the drops, he's gonna send you a plane. And I thought that's such a cool idea. I was like, yo, I might steal this idea. 36, that's still not a high score, but like for every person who gets a high drop, I don't what is your rule, Ginger? So that way I'm not making things up completely. But I thought that was pretty fun. So every time you get a drop, so I was like, every once in a while I was going in there doing a drop so I can see if I can get a contract. He said literally just land above 75. Yep. Ultra said it needs to be at least 95 here. Yeah. We'll see. But I do like the idea a lot. All right. We probably have some winners here. Let's see if we have winners. All right. We got winners. We got player 09. We got Zyrox. We got HKG main hub. We got Sammy. And we got impertinent sale. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and get those contracts started to be sent. This is the worst part, I think, about doing giveaways on streams. I really dislike giving I dislike having to like go in here and then selecting airports and then typing in names. I don't know, I feel like it's not interesting at all, but you guys are here for it, so you guys all joined the giveaway. I think I added an extra 5. Oh, all right, cool. All right, player 09129855557 Sphinx, your contract has been sent. Zyrox is next, who's getting it to LHR. Oh, I can't type, man. Zyrox to LHR. Nice and quick. Thank you for that. All right, we'll get the other one sent as soon as those planes get to their stand. Yeah, to their stand. Does Woa have a content creator partnership system? Nah. Or if they do, I'm not part of it. As far as I'm aware, no, they don't. It's something that I probably is going to put into like my suggestions as well, because I feel like the multiplayer, like playing with other people, is another part of the game that a lot of people enjoy. And newer players also, they have a hard time finding people to send contracts to them, or sending people to receive their contracts and handle them on a regular, on a predictable basis, a regular basis. So, having having that kind of system in place would be pretty cool, I think, because it would encourage people to create content, which is great for World of Airports, right? Because then they get free publicity essentially, right? Because they're not paying me, they're not, you know, they're not, it's just content that goes out there, and then but there has to be certain requirements. That's the hard part. Like, how do you set the what do you set the requirements to be part of this program? Because it's like, yeah, or is it open to everybody? Like, you don't have to have any requirements. In which case, then it can get kind of spammy. And then, you know, so yeah, there's just a lot of different things to think about when you're doing that kind of system. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm setting up a giveaway for these A35Ks. I'm selecting the airports that it can go to, right? So it cannot go to Innsbruck, it can't go to Bari, it can't go to Prague. It can go to IAD, it can go to Nagoya, it can go to San Diego, it can go to Muscat. It cannot go to Leipzig, it can go to St. Martin. It can't go to LHR, and it cannot go to Sydney, but it could go to a BKK, it could go to MSY, and it could go to GRU. This one's also going to be running for 5 minutes. Let's submit the giveaway. Oh, I need to do 3 winners, and we're going to finalize the giveaway. So, all right, for this A35Ks, these A35Ks, if you go to giveaway L-Plane channel, or you look at the feed as well, you can see the feed. Look, Daniel's giving away a plane on an A35K as well. Nice. So you go to giveaway L-Plane, you go down to the bottom, or wherever these posts are. You got Daniel giving away an A35K from BKK with 2 winners ending in a day, so everybody has a good chance of winning. Most of my giveaways, I tend to actually have a much longer period of time for you to enter, but because these giveaways are meant for people who are here on stream, that's why they're very short. Normally, if I'm doing giveaways outside of stream, those giveaways are really long, not really long, but like anywhere from 8 hours to like 24 hours, sometimes even a week if it's like a Concorde. But yeah, because of us doing giveaways on stream, I'm keeping them short so that way I can look to see who our winners are and send them the planes right away. So this 738 I sent to Xerox already. This one's going to Hong Kong main hub, HKG main hub. You're getting this one next, HKG main hub. We got this A35K, needs an owner, or yeah, not an owner, I'm the owner. It needs a contract partner. So we got that running on Discord. TJ Bay said the player community is literally what keeps me playing. The community, this community specifically. And that's an interesting thing too, is like, I think the more content creators there are, because like I'm not the right person for everybody, right? Like I don't care about liveries, you know, I'm not plane spotting, but that's where like a lot of the other, well, like Color Aviation comes into mind. He's a YouTube content creator, but like he's one of the, they're one of the creators that come to mind. I know they do other games as well, but like they look at airplanes, they look at, you know, the airports, they look at like the planes themselves. I'm not doing that. I'm playing the game, you know. I mean, Color is also playing the game too, but they're focused a lot more on the planes themselves. So like I might not be everybody's cup of tea, and like everybody has their own little specialty. That's the cool thing. Like even though like let's say Destiny 2, like we got when I'm watching Destiny 2 streamers, there's like Destiny 2 streamers who are all about like the memes. There's some who are just about cheesing things. There's some people who are just about like the community playing with fans. So it's all like pretty different, and it's all the same game. So that's why I would love to see more people. Hockey fan said it would be nice to have some in-game chat options instead of third-party apps. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. I know when I talk to like other people who made games or thinking about making games, their struggle was like about how like it's a lot of data to store when it comes to chat, and then to moderate as well, because then you have to implement also blocking systems. Do you block people from communicating with you? And then you also have to implement reporting systems, right? How do you report somebody for inappropriate messages? And then because now you have that aspect to the game, now you have to dedicate a person or multiple people to addressing those reports. then you're gonna start banning people. It just becomes a lot harder, you know. Depending upon how, like, what the community ends up being like, you know. What's up, Mercurial Justice? What's up, Hammy? What's up, Hugh Ayler? Mercurial Justice is running 30 plus A346 with an average of 15,500 to 16,000 per flight. Yeah, A345K, A345F is pretty amazing plane. Or is it? Wait, 346, right? 346F, not 345. I'm getting mixed up because the A345 is the plane that gives us that has the special football livery, while the A346F that was the one that's converted, right? So it uses a catering truck in the animation for cargo. Does it actually use a catering truck for equipment? I never actually checked that. Wait, that's the plane, right? Railer says I'm dying in 35 to 40 Celsius. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Thanks for that instant translation there. Yeah, I know 35 is pretty warm. My thing is I never hear about like what it's like when it was 40 degrees out. So I'm like, probably gonna have to look that up. But I remember I was watching F1 replay of the last race, and in the beginning of the race they said the race track was like 50 degrees, and I was like, it sounds pretty hot. And I looked it up and I was like 120 degrees. Like, man, that is hot. That is really hot. Yep. Akira just said there might be a nerf coming soon. I see they said, I don't know if this is public information. I'm sorry if it's not, but the developers said that they can do a server side update on the A346F, so that way its revenues are more and like not bugged out essentially. And I feel like that's already in place, but I might be wrong. But I do know that they it's not something that they need to push out in a 3.6.1 in order to fix the A346F. It's something that they can fix server side, so everybody gets updated without pushing a brand new update to the game. Mercurial Justice said Forum is already tough to manage with 5 mods. Yeah, and that's also the tough part about like an official community too. It's not like, you know, my community where I can say, hey, look, we have this kind of vibe, and like I can just kind of ban people for not vibing. Not that like that's not like what I do, but you know, over time we start warning people, hey, that's not cool, and then eventually like you're just not a fit here. Bye. But yeah, you can't really do that too much with the official community. It's a little tougher. What's your favorite airplanes? Really don't have favorites right now. UZB says there was an A345 Prider plane, but never flown. Oh. Hidden said Charlie said publicly that's a database change, so you're fine. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I like, what's it called? I have so many different areas. Like I have a few different like private areas with discussions with the developers. Like one is for like the World Airports like Discord moderators. I have some private chats with like some of the developers. So it's like I try not to get mixed up too much, but I felt like that was public, but I was like second guessing myself. All right, the last contract here for my 738 is going to Impertinent Sale 16, and this one is being sent now. Or no, it's an Impertinent Sale 6, not 16. All right, and we do have winners for the A35K. Let's see who they are. So we have TJ Bay, we have Clean Eagle, and we have Lightning Dolphin. Nice. So I'll go ahead and get those sent out now as well. And then I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna make a poll for. Or actually, before we switch over, we're gonna do player news because I want to switch over to LHR and do some giveaways from there too. And I want to do player news and I want to do leaderboards because we're an hour in. I have an hour to go, so it's a good time to kind of get that finished and started before time is up. So, but let's get these contracts sent out to the winners. Congratulations. I have a lot of planes that I want to give away this week, this weekend. Let's try typing this again. Clean. Oh, Eagle. I typed cleaning Eagle. Amy, so nice to see you're playing. I know, like, what's it called? You and I both kind of took a break at the same time, like not playing as much. So it's nice to see you coming back. Lightning Dolphin. Oh, I forgot the T. Lightning. Oh, not even typing. Light. Oh my God. L. The one word? I'm not typing right. Hold on. This is embarrassing. Am I spelling it wrong? Light Ningol. Oh, I'm doing the L wrong, wasn't I? Hmm. 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 Oh, it's one word. Okay. That'll do it. You got to update your profile, Seabird. Thank you for coming in chat and clearing that up. Yeah, you got to update your profile because there's a space in your name there, which that's what threw me off. All right, let's go into player news. We'll add another 10 minutes here. So every Saturday we go into the Fat Airlines Discord, and we have in the World of Airports section we have a player news forum here. And in player news we have it's a spot for everybody to kind of share what's going on in their World of Airports game. If you have something new that's happening, you can go ahead and create a new post. We have different tags here. I highly recommend you tag it, so that way if people are looking for like name changes, you can do name change. If you got silver plane, achievements or gold plane achievements, you can do that. Contracts, if you're looking for contracts or you finish some massive contracts, or you reach like 2,000 contracts in an airport, you can do that. XPs and levels, you've maxed an airport, you reach regional, you reach international, you can go there. Wikipedia, if you're top, if you finally unlock them all, great place there. Sus, something that's not, and it doesn't belong anywhere else. Or Waller's achievements, you can put that there. So we have a bunch of different posts. I start at the bottom, work my way to the top, and we'll go through these latest posts here. So we got Foxtrot Airlines, who got a new airport. They unlocked Sydney, it looks like. Last week they unlocked GRU. A week later they unlocked Sydney. Nice. Very cool. Congrats. Do you need airplanes? I don't think that's what it says, right? Oh no, okay, here's his gaming time. So Sydney is like once a week. Okay. Very rarely on Sundays. Cool. Visaya is on vacation or break. Not much to clarify here. Going on vacation for next 10 days. So, and I will not be taking my tab with me, so no WOA from me. All my partners will understand we'll have a partner. Is there a problem? Feel free to cancel planes. Don't pay me some for BS. Which plane is better? There's free prom mid break update future plans. Planning to come out of the break for 2 weeks to earn gold planes for Zurich and finish a few contracts in my other hubs. After 2 weeks I'll be back again by September, the first and second week, and Max San Diego and Max San Diego and Max San Diego, and shut down Max Muscat and Leipzig and make them as hubs. Okay, so they're gonna be away for a couple of months. hoping to be back by September. And then once they do, they're going to work on maxing out San Diego. And then they're going to shut that one down. And then maxing Muscat and Leipzig, make those hubs. Very cool. Good luck with your exams, right? I think that's what it was. Hammy has some an update here too. Zurich and Hong Kong as challenge airports. So due to in real life commitments and a lack of motivation to play as actively as before, Hammy's decided to switch Zurich and Hong Kong to challenge airports. So what this means, they will only accept one passenger and one cargo aircraft per player at each airport. So if you have an A, B, or C plane, that's one passenger plus one cargo. So each airport, you have a D and or E plane, one passenger and one cargo to each airport, and F, one passenger, one cargo. And you're also one special plane, Concorde DH-64, AN-225, A-124. Existing contracts will be completed, and all new contracts and renewals will be reviewed as I transition to the setup. For now, IAD and LHR remain unchanged. If I enjoy this challenge, I may roll it out to all my other daily airports, or create a new challenge for myself at other airports. I'll create a new post if anything changes. Nice. Yeah, I want to hear what other challenges we come up with. That'd be pretty cool. But sometimes you gotta like mix things up in order to like kind of have fun with the game again. I know like that's what happened when people were, I think like with RuneScape, people were getting bored or getting to like max level, and that's where like the Iron Man type of account came out. It actually started off on RuneScape as a player-led initiative. So like there was no like validation. It was like all on the honor system, but like essentially like an Iron Man meant that you had to do everything yourself. You couldn't do any trading with other players. It was just like a solo game mode within the multiplayer game. And like everything you did had to be made by your own character, you know, or bought from like a store in the game. But you couldn't buy anything from other players. You couldn't sell anything to other players. And then eventually Jagex made that into an actual game mode in RuneScape with enforced rules, right? So those kind of things is like it's those organic community challenges. Who knows what they can end up being in World of Airports. So I would love to see what else you guys come up with, because I might do it on some of my accounts, or one or two of my accounts, and then two, you know, it's a nice way to have additional fun with the game. All right, let's take a look at some other news. We got fleeting negligence, new airport priority, and my support hubs for Zurich. So they're playing IAD in Hong Kong. They got their contract hub link right here. You can click on it and get to their post, and there's their new schedule. LHR will be the first airport that they will skip, as it's fleets only, and I don't have much player connections there. Cool, very nice. Thank you, Fleeting, for the update there. Nice to see you back. Desperado, in-game name Kutsu Air, is back, and here's their schedule update. So they got LHR, Sydney every day, and then Prague, Innsbruck, IAD, and Hong Kong on certain days of the week. LHR and Sydney will be playing daily, but we'll be rotating the airport between LHR or Sydney or both in the same day. Okay. Yeah, sometimes depending upon your time, you might not have enough time to play all like both airports in one day. I could get that. Euroland Airways with Zurich. Both Euroland and Euroland Airways are operating at ZRH. Euroland will only operate to level up then close. However, Euroland with the regular E, not with the Euro. Right, that's the Euro, I think. Anyways, Euroland Airways will operate this airport going forward. Please note that Euroland Airways does not accept Code B aircraft at LHR. Cool. All right, Air Street Prom unlocked Zurich and maxes Innsbruck again. Nice, congratulations. Foxtrot got the second best plane. I'm not sure what this says. There's a plane that costs $10 million versus $1 million. Oh, you got the comment. But yeah, congrats on this B74S. Check it out. Livery will be applied soon. Very cool. Congrats. I think I don't know if I have unlocked it yet. I don't think I have. I do intend to. I just haven't had a chance to like buy the planes, and then I have to find somebody to send them to. So maybe that's a plane we do on contract on a giveaway too. Let's just go back here. I'll add another 10 minutes because I'm taking a long time. Let's handle these Concords. That's the great part about Concords. Like, I'm pretty sure I handled these Concords at the beginning of stream, and they're already back. 30-minute round trip means I could probably handle them like second time during the same stream if we're still here. All right, Pueller. Not a lot of gaming today for me. Today's their birthday, which is June 17th. Happy late birthday, man. And they're celebrating. Won't be able to handle airports today. GRU's being sacrificed today. Nice. Hope you enjoyed. You did anything cool, Pueller? I know you're here. I saw you were here earlier. And I need to scroll up on chat. Let's see. What do you say here? Oh, Anna Amardeep graduated school today. Nice. Congratulations. DJ Bass, I think you almost banned me a few years ago. I didn't know what I did wrong. Guess I wasn't vibing. I don't know, man. Maybe. Let's check the radar. Somebody said check the radar. We got Chair Airlines. We got Euroland underway. We got a bunch over here. Lightning Dolphin. Rhoda Bridge. We got all these planes heading back to the airports. And which ones are coming in? Got my plane coming in from Sammy in 40 minutes. Polaris in 17. Gaming Boy in 17. And Hammy's Concorde coming in 7 minutes. Cool. All right. Hammy said we might need to add a tag and just call it gameplay. That's not that's actually a great idea for the player news. Like, so that way we can talk about like challenges that we're playing on player news. Is it worth buying Zurich Airport? I am never a fan of telling people to unlock airports using gold planes. I am especially not a fan of telling people to unlock the newest airport using gold planes. So one, the reason why I don't like telling people to unlock airports using gold planes is because you can unlock airports for free, while there are a lot of other things that you can never unlock for free with gold planes, like a premium pass. You can never unlock a premium pass for free, you know. But you can there are ways. There's a way for you to unlock an airport for free. And then I'm also not a fan of unlocking the latest airport, because when you reach max level at Zurich, you get nothing. I mean, you get a DH64, you get something, like you get the regular rewards, but you don't unlock another airport, right? Because right now there is no other airport after Zurich. We hope that there's going to be more airports released after Zurich, right? But right now there's nothing. So right now, I'd probably lean people more towards unlocking Hong Kong, level up Hong Kong to level 91, and then at Hong Kong level 91, you get access to Zurich, right? So at least when you complete Hong Kong, you still have another airport to play. Right now, if you play gold planes to unlock Zurich and you reach max level, and World of Airports never updates the game again, then you're stuck. You don't have any more airports to unlock. So that's why I'm not a fan. But other than that, I think Zurich is a pretty fun airport. It is. It does seem it's like a larger but medium-sized airport, kind of like equivalent to like SCL in the game, where it's like it has a lot of stands and has a lot of room, but a lot of the stands are like blocked stands essentially, where I have a D plane here, a DEF size plane here, but then I have all these other ABC stands on the shorter side here. and so it kind of inflates the number of stands that are in the airport. But then again, I also don't have all the stands fully unlocked, so I haven't filled up this airport. I haven't seen the airport at capacity, so it's still hard to kind of give a full idea on whether it's worth it or not. Because like I know when like GRU and SCL first came out, I was like, oh, this looks like a solid airport, and maybe I'd buy it if I didn't unlock it. And then by the time I finished leveling up those airports, not to knock those airports, they're cool airports. But then I realized, like, okay, these are not airports that I'm going to be playing daily. And that's for me. This seems like an airport that can benefit from getting D, E, and F planes, as well as a lot of seaplanes. And it's very possible to get a lot of seaplanes because you have those short distance contracts from LHR, from Leipzig, from Innsbruck, from Bari. So there's a big potential there. Are you doing a B plane giveaway? I don't. Probably from like LHR. Do I have B planes here for sale or for offer? I have some. I have some 463s, E170. Maybe we do the 463s. They got two of those. Yeah, let's do two of those. Where can it go? Can't even go to Innsbruck, bro. Too many seats, so maybe we don't do this plane. Yeah, maybe we're not doing a B plane from Zurich. Maybe just not yet. What about the video with the player suggestions? That one, so here's where I'm at right now. I worked on that player livery, the unlock the football fever livery. I did that video immediately because I knew it was a limited time event. Then I'm also editing. I'm editing my stream from last week, so that way I can make like a Zurich introductory video. So that way you don't have to watch through all my stream where I'm just kind of like spending moments just talking to you guys. Because some people, that's cool when you're live, but like when you're watching the replay, sometimes you don't want to and you want to just learn about the airport. You just want to learn about the airport. You don't want to watch all the talking that happens. But the talking is happening because we're just waiting for planes, right? So like, what else is there to do? That's where the editing comes into play. So I'm editing that video so I can have introduction to Zurich Airport. And then after that video is done, then I'm going to work on my suggestions to the developers video. I was purposefully waiting for 3.6 to come out because 3.6 did have some changes. One of the changes that we wanted to see, right? And actually, so one of the changes that came out was these filters, right? So we have a passenger filter, we have a cargo filter, and we can also filter it by plane size. So it's pretty nice. I can filter. I have no seaplanes here. What the heck? Oh no, I have cargo selected. That's why. So I could filter by B planes. So if I wanted to pause my managers, or if I wanted to pause one of the managers, I can make sure we're getting all the B planes landed. This actually helps me with some of the strategy that I'm going to share with people, because if you only have 15 minutes to spend in game, and you want to play the airport quickly. Actually, hold on. Let me rewind, because I'm going to give you a real life scenario of what I do. All right. So when I'm getting ready for sleep and I'm playing LHR, what I'll do is I'll prioritize my B and C planes first. Why do I prioritize my B and C planes? Because the handling limit is 6 minutes for this B plane, right? If I'm looking at a seaplane, how much time do you need for a seaplane? 9 minutes, right? So let's say it takes me 15 minutes to go to sleep, or before I go to sleep. I'll set up the tower managers for 4 hours, because I pre-land planes overnight, and then what I do is I already have some planes on the ground. I will go into this right here, airplanes on airports. I go to seaplanes, and then I start handling those seaplanes immediately. I do not start handling any D, E, or F planes, because you look at the E plane. The E plane is going to take you like maybe 15 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes 25 minutes to handle. Whereas a seaplane is only what, less than 10. So when you're handling a seaplane like that, I start handling it. I have the tower manager on for a couple hours, and that way essentially those planes are able to push back, and then the tower manager is able to reassign those planes to other planes to that stand now. So it really kind of helps me to get extra, like 50 or 60 handlings done, and get another 60 extra planes back on the ground. So it's a cool thing. It's a video I'm working on, because I know that that me talking here live probably wasn't the clearest that it could have been. It definitely wasn't as clear as I would like it to be. That's where the video is going to come into play, because it's a strategy video. So it's going to talk about different scenarios. It's going to talk about how I use it, and when you would want to use it as well. For M Town said, "Are you still accepting contracts at Zurich?" Thank you, mods. Thank you everybody for answering him. Yeah, so my main account is the Thephatrican, Thephatrican. My Fat Airlines account is my free to play account, and on that account I've only unlocked up until Sydney, because I kind of took a break from playing that account for a lot after the birth of my daughter last July. But then over the last like 3 months, I've actually like kind of restarted playing that account again a lot more frequently. Because I'm like, hey, I still have airports to unlock. I still have some progression to make, and I'm not limited by like being on stream like I am for my stream only account. Fat Empire is my stream only account, so I only play that account on stream. And like a day like today, I'm not playing it on stream because we're showcasing Zurich instead. We're gonna go back to the stream only account next week. Actually, next week might be canceled, but I'll let you know for sure. Or it might be extremely short, maybe like an hour and a half long stream. I know next week is going to be a late stream. Oh, we still gotta finish player news too. I know next week's gonna be a late stream. I'm gonna start at like 11:45, and then I might have to end at like 1:45 or 1:30. So it's going to be like an hour and a half stream, like really short. Even like today is going to be a little bit shorter, but like that is even shorter than normal. All right, let's add more time here. Let's finish the player news. And I'm going to read your chats too. Raptor said, "I wish we could change the colors of the Airbus and Boeing house liveries like the A319 Neo." Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I agree with you. All right, Educate Learn reached regional at Zurich on the 18th, a few days ago. Nice, congrats, man. I'm not even at regional yet. I'm still 1 star. All right, we got send more planes. Naked plane spotted. Naked A346F been spotted at Hong Kong to LHR, Hong Kong to Zurich, Nagoya to LHR, Nagoya to Zurich, and Nagoya to San Diego. Oh, so you're probably looking for some contracts to send them to? Arnav is now Neon Air. Nice. Congratulations on the name change. One thing I would highly recommend, Arnav, is I'm not a mod here, is adding that. Make sure you add that tag for name changes, because when people are gonna people might look for who is Neon Air, or what happened to Arnav, and they could look in the player news chat, filter it by name changes, and your post won't be there because there's no player news, there's no name change tag here. Anyways, they have important exams coming up. They'll be back by the 4th or 5th of July, so please be patient. And they got their new name. Nice, congrats. Braver Wording, Max Prague. Nice, congratulations. That's cool. That is really cool. And no premium pass. See, that's a question I get sometimes too. Is like, do you get the premium pass after you've already maxed the airport? Could be worth it because you get all the rewards instantly. So that's pretty nice. So like, I mean, this person has 161,000 silver planes, so they're not struggling for silver planes. But like, if you needed more silver planes, like you get these 3,500 over here. There's probably another 3,500 somewhere. So you get like an instant like 10,000 silver planes plus from the premium pass. So it could be worth it. We got some guy. Some guy is closing Leipzig and LHR. Nice. Lost a lot of motivation playing those. Yeah, that's one thing we need to like. Well, we need to discuss or continue to discuss is how do we get the devs to give us motivation, right? There's a lot of ways, in my opinion, like infinite levels. There could be not infinite levels, but like essentially let XP have a purpose after you max out the airport, right? So after every, let's say at a small airport like Innsbruck or St. Martin, maybe not St. Martin, but like Innsbruck, after like every 5,000 XP, you get like a loot box. Let's say at LHR, for every 15,000 XP or maybe 20,000 XP, you get a loot box. And then make it like, yeah, make it like that. And then maybe over time, they could also increase the number, right? So that way it kind of like scales up by 1,000 every time or by 500 every single time. So it's like a little bit harder. But that makes it so you can go to airports. Like if I knew I only needed 1,000 XP at Innsbruck to get a loot box, but I needed like 30,000 XP at LHR, I would probably go to Innsbruck a little bit more frequently so I can at least make some progress toward that loot box, you know? But yeah, hopefully the devs, that's where my suggestion video is going to come into play, because I think that's going to really kind of showcase a lot of things that not just I've been talking about, but you guys, the community, have been talking about. And also I'll be looking at the World of Airports forum, the Fat Airlines Discord suggestion box and stuff like that. All right, GoNav is closing Muscat. They're going to cancel player contracts there. Moving on to the next airport, guys. We got Feverish Luggage with a broken device. Oof. Their main phone broke and they're playing on their second phone now, which is way slower. So handlings will be slower now until I get another device. Dag, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's the worst. That is the worst. Like, especially because like it's your phone. Sorry to hear that, man. What else we got? We got MSY now open, accepting all AC. This is from Dan in Vermont. In-game name Born to Fly 058. We'll send back planes on request. Nice. We got Harold C2 aka HKG main hub. They got 200k silver planes. Nice, congrats. Daxio Gamer is back to playing. Nice, congrats. That's awesome. I now finished my secondary school studies, which means I have the summer to play WoA day and night. So I apologize for recent inactivity. Furthermore, they updated. It looks like they have Zurich. Nice, awesome. Well, that is the player news. That is the player news. So, yeah, make sure you guys post in any of your player news that's happening. You know, from between now and next Saturday, and we'll make sure we read it during stream. Another thing we like to do during stream is we like to go over what is happening in the leaderboards. So we look at the World of Airports leaderboards on both Android and iOS. So we have two separate leaderboards. Where are the leaderboards? Here they are. We have two separate leaderboards, right? So we have a leaderboard for iOS and for Android. They're not combined. So what we do here is we pull up the leaderboard on iOS and we pull up the leaderboard on Android, because I do have an Android account. World of Airports released on Google Play Games Beta, which is a way for you to play Google games, you know, Android games on your PC. So World of Airports actually, with the 3.6 update, updated the game on PC to work a little bit better, at least with scrolling. So World of Airports is also making updates for World of Airports on the PC, because there is an official way to play it on the PC. You don't have to do an emulator. You don't have to do anything like that. You just have to download Google Play Games Beta, and you can download World of Airports directly from the App Store and play it in a truly supported way. Now, you still can't play like the parking mini game, or at least I haven't figured out a way to. I haven't really tried either, admittedly. But we're gonna look at both the Android and the iOS leaderboards. We're going to look at who's the top 100 for each of them, and we are on my main account here, so you get to see exactly where I'm at for this main account. So we're going to start off with the handled passengers leaderboard. We're going to start, I like to start off on handled passengers, and we've changed the filter this week. The this week filter does a couple things. It only shows you the people who are playing in the last 7 days, but it also tells you like there's it only shows you the people who played for the last 7 days. It's not how many passengers they handled in the last 7 days. It's their total amount handled in their entire gameplay time, but only for people who played in the last 7 days. I also like to do the last 7 days because there was a period of time where we couldn't switch accounts. So my stream only account actually grabbed my main account's statistics, or it's numbers, even though my stream only account doesn't have hundreds of millions of passengers handled. So this week kind of gets that fixed as well. So we got Dragon Cathay up at number 1, 775 million handled passengers. Flying Park at number 2 with 517 million passengers, and Telephone Booth at number 3, 410 million passengers. We got Freezeman 24 as well, who's number 4. So I'm over at number 18. That's pretty cool because it shows you the entire time at 187. There's 2.1 million players on the leaderboard. That's kind of crazy. There's 2.1 million players on the leaderboard on iOS. I did not know that until today. That actually makes me feel pretty good about being 18. We got Sammy, you passed me, man. Nice. Sammy is number 17 at 188.7 mil. Extending my tower managers real quick. Who else we got? We got David Elio, 182 mil. We got Riceless, 156 mil. Riceless is number 30. Cookie Cooker's number 44, 132 mil. We have who else? Anybody else I know? Now, some of you guys might have different names in here than like what I know. We got TJ Bay, number 83, 108 mil. And at number 100 is Galak Fire at 101 million, 101.1 million. So that is handled passengers on iOS. We're gonna go bring up Google. So we got here my Google account. We're playing Captain Fat, and bring up the handled passengers leaderboard. So we're going to also switch to this week, and we're going to take a look at the Google leaderboard here. So we got Sawdust Airlines, rank 1, 610 million. We got France Japan, rank 2, 464,000. We got Aldi Air, rank 3, 437,000. We got Chifer Nunn, rank 4, 403,000. Euroland Airways, rank 7, 290. I said 1,000. 290 million, sorry. Oh, we got Vivid Express, rank 14, 228 mil. Did I skip over Hammy? I don't see Hammy. Oh, we got Twill Gaming. Twill's Gaming's back on the leaderboard. Twill's ranked 38, 140 mil. We got Laura123Q, rank 42, 134 mil. Aries Mike, rank 43, 132 mil. We got Mert K, 54, rank 54, 126 mil. Sunrise Air, rank 60, 124 mil. We have who else? Any names I recognize? All right, and rank 100 is Zephyr Air 339 with a score or 93.4 million passengers handled. All right, next up, we're going to do handled airplanes. We'll start with Google Play. So for handled airplanes, we have a rank 1 Stardust Airlines with 1.1 million handled airplanes. At rank 2, we have France Japan with 1 million handled airplanes. That's a close race right there. That's pretty close. We got Aldi Air rank 3 at 831,000. Euroland Airways is rank 4, 736,000. Yes. ISL SOA 6 is rank 12, 457,000. We got Vivid Express 17, almost at 400,000. Burberry is rank 40, 301,000. Mike is 45, 295,000. Ari's Mike is also Halix, by the way, in case you're connected with them. And we got Fly By Night, rank 80, 230,000. And then at rank 100 is Graph II 82, 216,000. All right, so now we're gonna go to the iOS handled airplanes leaderboard. We got for this week Dragon Cathay number 1, 1.3, almost 1.8 mil. Telephone Booth is number 2, 1.08 million. And we got Flying Park number 3, 936,000. Freezeman number 4, 854,000. We got, for me, I'm number 7 with 479,000. David Elio number 9, 460,000. We got Cookie Cooker up there, nice, and Vaman Pacific, 407, 404,000. Crankenwork number 19, 387,000. Sammy's 26, 356,000. TJ Bay 32, 320,000. We got Candle Stoltz, 271,000. That was rank 55. Rank 75 is GJ 67 at 243,000. Johnny Bloom, rank 84, 234,000. And at rank 100 is Joshi.x, 224,000, almost 225. All right, that's handled airplanes. Next up is handled cargo in tons. So, all right, let's go to global. Let's go to this week. I mean, number 1, we got Telephone Booth, 70 million. Number 2 is Freezeman, 49 mil. Number 3 is Dragon Cathay, 39 mil. And let's keep going. Flying Park and David Elio, 13 and 14, 14.1 and 13.2 mil. Sammy's number 18, 12.6 mil. Crankenwork, number 33, 8.2. This is one of the leaderboards I'm trying to like. This is why I'm actually doing a lot more cargo planes at my Hong Kong. So that way I want to make my way up the rankings. I want to be in the top 50 on cargo. I'm ranked 61 with 6.0 mil. So yeah, I'm buying a lot more cargo planes at my Hong Kong so I can make it to the top 50 on this leaderboard. We got Full Toast at 4.7 mil, rank 88. And at rank 100 is Chris Bello, 4.39 million tons. All right, next up. Excuse me. Next up, Android. Android leaderboard, we got handled cargo in tons. We start off with Stardust Airlines, number 1, 56.1. Torpedo Perry, rank 2, 24.3. Chai for None is rank 3, 23.6. France Japan is number 10, 13.1. Followed by Vivid Express and Technocratic Aviation, down to rank 12, or up to, at rank 12. Euroland Airways is ranked 19, 9.7 mil. We got Jack Bezos at 33, 7.5. Brian Person, 36, 6.8 mil. Mert is ranked 42, 6.5 mil. Hyperactive Woa, ranked 49, 5.5 mil. Lower 123Q, 50, ranked 56, 5.0 mil. Fly by Night 747 is ranked 62, 4.7. Tony Airways ranked 63. And at rank 100 is Eric Gomes BR 101, 3.9 million tons. All right, completed contracts is the next leaderboard. We got Stardust Airlines at rank 1, 162,000. France Japan rank 2, 120,000. And Thephatrican Caesar rank 3, 113,000. Euroland Airways is rank 15, 61,000. Kronos Woa is ranked 42, 42,000. Total Gaming is 54, 40,000. Air Zurich is ranked 76, 36,000. Tony Airways is 79, 35,000. Sunrise Air is 87, rank 87, 33.9 thousand. And at rank 100 is Massive Capybara 72 with a score of 32.8 thousand. All right, let's take a look at iOS. Gotta go to completed contracts. Yo, what's up, Yoda? Yoda, thank you for resubscribing. Educate, thank you for the stream streak. Thank you, bros. Appreciate that, Yoda. Thank you so much. What is that? 5 months? Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for all that support. We're going through the World of Airports leaderboards right now. We're switching between Android and iOS because both leaderboards are separate. So it's a good way to kind of just see where you could see where you stand in the leaderboards compared to everybody on your platform and people who are not on your platform too. So what we got here, we're finishing up with completed contracts. We got number 1 is Telephone Booth, 199,000. We got Dragon Cat Day number 2, 170,000, and Flying Puck is number 3, 100,000. Freezeman is number 4, 93,000. David Elio is number 9, 66,000. Sammy's number 15 at 60,000. We got TJ Bay number 21, 54,000. I'm number 28. So why is there only 1.2? Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm number 28 with 47,000. So yeah, I was just asking this out loud, but I can get it because completed contracts has only existed after 2.0. So there's 2.1 million players on the leaderboards for the other ones, which have existed since the beginning of World of Airports. But only 1.2 of those players have played since 2.0. Interesting. Who else we got? We've got at rank 50 is Radom Samek, 41,000. At rank 74 is Cookie Cooker with 38,000. That can't be right. It says Fat Empire 82, 37,000. I don't think there's no way I completed 37,000 contracts on Fat Empire. That's got to be wrong. And then this guy is rank 100 at 36.1 thousand. All right, collected liveries. For collected liveries, wait, did we do? No, we didn't do completed contracts. We didn't do completed contracts. So we will go to completed contracts here. All right, for Android, we got Stardust Airlines number 162. No, we did do this, right? Hold on, who's rank 100? I can remember by the name. Yeah, we did do that. All right. Well, we're here now. We're going to go to collected liveries. So for collected liveries, we look at both this week and all time. There's probably going to be some massive changes here. And this week and all time should probably look very similar because they added a new airport on Monday, right? Monday. So this collected liveries is going to see a big change. But we got Focused Dictum 70 at rank 1. We got this guy at rank 2. We got ISL SOA 6 at rank 3. All with 2096 collected liveries. Then we got 2095 collected liveries. Mercurial Justice up there. Sunrise Air is up there. Stardust Airways. Now, so starting at rank 10 is 2094. Where we got Stardust Airlines, Tony Airways. I think I missed somebody too, right? Maybe not. Sunrise Air. Sunrise Air is who I meant to say. We got Technocratic Aviation is ranked 20 with 2092. And we'll just keep scrolling from here. Hidden. I see you Hidden, rank 39, 2086. And at rank 100 is Durlock Minster 620 2013. All right. So again, this is my my Captain Fat account. This is my PC account, my Android account. So right now there's 2 challenges happening on this account. The first challenge is players only, right? So I'm only handling player planes at this airport. I am not handling non-player planes. The only non-player planes that I'm handling are these local contracts, regional and international contracts, and event planes. But I'm handling them one time for their reward, and then canceling the contract immediately. So as soon as this Czech Airlines plane lands, I'm canceling the contract. We're handling it for Woapedia and for that one reward, but then after that, it's getting canceled immediately. So none of those non-player contracts are being handled to a high number of contracts. There's just one contract, and it's really, I get 6 silver planes and 1 XP. In the early levels, that's really helpful because like 1 XP gets you a whole level. It gets you from level 0 to 1. At these later levels, when I need 425, they really don't make a difference, but it just keeps me busy, which is cool. Now with the special World Cup event plane, I am handling that plane 5 times, so I am handling the World Cup event plane. It doesn't give me any rewards, right? The World Cup event plane. Let's go to Qatar, right? I think it was Qatar. Is Qatar the airline for? Oh, maybe it's not. It's an E plane though, so we can filter to E. Oh, and it's hearted too, right? Maybe it's not hearted. Is it a D plane? Is it a C plane? Maybe it's not hearted. It's. Oh, nope. Look at that football livery right there. Cool. That was an E plane. Yeah, am I passing it like 10 times and I'm not noticing? I forgot to do this week completed on iOS. I got you. Okay, that's where I messed up. Oh yeah, I'm like talking about my Captain Fat account though. I was about to be ready to move on too, so it's good looks. But anyways, yeah, I am handling the event plane contract here. I don't know where it is. It's probably flying. Let's see. Maybe I canceled the contract. Maybe I can't. Oh no, I completed the contract. That's why. Ha! I completed the contract. So I have it. I have the I should have the livery unlocked. Let's go over there to, what is it? A345. Go to the liveries. Go to the top. Special one. Look at that. Look at that special livery. Now we need to put in our colors. Yeah, so I have this livery unlocked now, but don't have the plane yet. So maybe one day, maybe soon we'll unlock the plane on this account. But all right, that is my Captain Fat account. There are limits on how many player planes I'll accept per player, similar to like what Hammy did on their player news post. But we're really close to unlocking IAD. In which case, then we're gonna have a player news post in the player news channel, so that way people can know what is happening, that I've unlocked a new airport, and that way you guys will know what the rules are for player planes. I said it so that way I'm not spammed by one single player, because I also don't want to rely on one single player, but also because I only play that account when I'm at home. It's on my PC. I don't have an Android phone. I don't have an Android tablet. I don't have Android I don't have a Windows laptop. My laptop is a MacBook. So like the only place I can play my Android account is when I'm at home. So, you know, if I'm on vacation or if I'm working in the office or if I'm just having a busy day, I might not be able to log into that account. But the cool thing about this account is that even though like I'm streaming right now, like all the planes, like the tower managers are still doing their work. Even though I'm streaming, even though I'm doing other things on my computer. So that's one of the cool things I really like about my PC account, is that like the game is always on. And unlike World of Airports on your phone or on your tablet, you know, your phone and your tablet, World of Airports has to be the app, the only app on your screen. Unless you're running your tablet on like multitasking mode, which I'm doing right now on my iPad. But essentially, World of Airports has to be the only app running on your phone. On your computer, that doesn't have to be the case. I'm playing Destiny 2, I'm playing RuneScape, I'm playing Rocket League while playing World of Airports on my PC. So it is very nice. Anyways, let's go back to the leaderboards here, because they said I skipped completed contracts this week. I did, yes, because I don't think I was. I said I was 26. No, I did do this. Yep, I was surprised by it being 1.1 million, and while the other leaderboards were at like 2 point something million, 2.4. Right, so this leaderboard is 1.2 million. The handled passengers for this week. Handled passengers is 2.1 million. So I was like, huh. That's 900,000 people who didn't play. But let's go to collected liveries. This is the last leaderboard we need to check out. Oh, and hold on. I don't think we checked out in Google the all-time leaderboard. So let's go to all-time. It should be the same. Yeah, it's going to be the same right now because the new airport, everybody has new liveries to unlock. This week and all-time should be pretty much the same. So we're not going to go to both this week and all-time. We're just going to stay on this week. We got Tanusi, rank 1 with 2097. Does that match? Actually, that's higher than Android. So Tanusi has one more livery than everybody else on Android. And everybody else, really, right? Tanusi's number 1. Number 2 is GPR with 2096. Then we got a few people at 2095. See me, I'm at rank 1995. I do not collect deliveries. I probably should do it one of these days. Just doesn't really like interest me too much. I do appreciate that World of Airports kind of makes it easier for you to see if like you need a Wikipedia entry. But if you want to reach top 100, you need 2,084 more than 2,084 liveries as of today in order to be in the top 100 on iOS. All right, I want to get some giveaways going, so we're going to switch airports now. We're going to switch over to my LHR. Mercurial Justice said, yeah, maybe you finished it. Yeah, that had to be it, right? The last thing I thought about, and I wish I saw your message earlier. Who Who's leaving? Who left? Some Xyrox. Peace out, Xyrox. Sorry, I missed your message. Mercury Justice said for the event contract, it's American Airlines for all American airports plus St. Martin, Austrian for Innsbruck, and the rest are Qatar. Good to know. Cool. DJ Bayless said, I was going to ask how your Prague progress has been. Dude, I am so close though, right? I'm so close on Captain Fat. I'm level 46 on Captain Fat. You need level 51 to reach, to unlock Washington. I am also on Captain Fat, still going back to Innsbruck and Bari, just not as frequently. I'm spending a lot of my day, a lot of my time at Prague. I really want to finish it up. So I'm like trying to get as many contracts handled as possible. But I am going back to Innsbruck and Bari and handling those planes as well. So don't worry if you have planes coming back. But once we reach max level at those airports, I'm probably not going to go back to those airports. We're going to finish those contracts and not accept renewals. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put it in player news once I reach it, and then I have to make a decision. But here we are on my main account, LHR. You guys haven't seen this in a while, I think. It's been like a couple of months, right? So you see here, I have, 2,312 active contracts, 86 free slots. Yeah, I have a lot of contracts here. I have 611 planes waiting to land. So this is what I'm talking about. Like it gets really tough sometimes to handle a bunch of planes. Let's get the tower managers working. Let's get these planes out of here that are ready to claim the rewards. And guys, I don't know if I should have made a player news about this, but I reached 5 million silver planes. I'll probably make a player's news post this morning or later after stream. But I reached 5 million silver planes. I was pretty hyped about that because I was hyped about 4 million, but 5 million feels nice too. Concord. That one needs maintenance. All right, so I have a bunch of leftover 748s. I have a bunch of leftover 748s because on the Fat Airlines email newsletter, I had a giveaway about 2 weeks ago that was for the 748, right? And we had over 130 replies to that email. And I bought too many 748s. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 extra 748s. So what I want to do is I want to give these away. All right. Now the 748s here, it can go to Muscat. It can go to BKK. Let me actually set up this giveaway on Discord. You guys want to join the Fat Airlines Discord, !point Discord if you're not there already. Most of you guys should be because we did some giveaways earlier already. But we're going to do a 748 giveaway. 748. And it's coming from my LHR, right? So LHR. And it can go to, what we say? It can go to IAD, right? Yep. It can go to Nagoya. I'm pretty sure. Can it? Yes. San Diego, Muscat. It cannot go to Leipzig. St. Martin. I should have checked. Yeah, St. Martin. This is a really good one for a lot of people. It can go to Bangkok. It can go to MSY. It can go to GRU. Go to SCL. It can go. Can it go to Hong Kong? I think so, right? No Sydney. Yes, Hong Kong. And no Zurich. That's right. Really solid airport. We're going to run this giveaway for 5 minutes. This is for you guys who are live here on stream. And what we say, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them to give away. Let's go ahead and do that. So all you guys got to do is go to the Fat Airlines Discord. Go to the contract section, WOA contracts. There is a plane contract giveaway feed over here. So you can see all the giveaways that are actively happening. It's actually really good because like you have a couple giveaways. A giveaway that started yesterday at 12:11 p.m. That's still ongoing that you can join. And then you have some giveaways that are ended. So it's a good way to see what's happening. Or because you're here, you can go to giveaway X plane because we got the 748 considered an X plane in the game, or it used to be an X plane in the game. So you just have to hit the enter giveaway button over here. It'll give you your username and select which airport you want to receive it to if you win. That way I can send it your way. So that's the 748s. I bought too many of them, so now you guys get to get some of them. Let's see here. What else do we have? I have some 744, right? Look at that. I got two 744. Oh, no, this one's not available. I got A339. Is this one already accounted for? No. I have two A339s. Nice. I have a 744. I have two 744s. Nice. All right. I'm gonna do giveaways for those two as well. All right. So we're gonna have some giveaways. Those are gonna be short ones because I want to get rid of them. I want to send them out while we're on stream because I want to open up those spots so I can handle more planes at once. All right. So this one we're gonna check out the 744. This is coming from LHR. Same airports, right? Same airports, I think. Yes. All right, cool. GRU SCL Hong Kong. Nice. 5 minutes. There's two winners for this one. All right, that one is going to end up being in the L plane channel, by the way, the 744. So that one has been started. You go to giveaway L plane. You'll see that here. And then I'm going to start the giveaway now for the 339. And I think this is also the same airports. So I'm gonna do a giveaway for, well, actually, let me get this going before I start talking. Giveaway A339, and this one also all the same airports. So it's coming from my LHR, and it can go to not Prague, oops, IAD, Nagoya, San Diego, Muscat, St. Martin, Bangkok, MSY, GRU, SCL, Hong Kong. All right, and that is another 5 minutes and two winners there. Cool. I think the 789 is reserved for somebody already, so I do want to do some smaller plane. And what smaller plane can make it to Zurich and to Innsbruck? 5, okay. So the demand is 141 and 169. So let's get a bigger B plane. I don't want to do an E175 though. I have plenty of those already. So which one don't I use a lot of? CRJ9? That's only 90. 88. 85. Okay. Maybe we got to do a seaplane. Let's go to C. I'm trying to like pick a plane here that I haven't used a lot of. Ooh, A318. We haven't used too much of those. I haven't used that too much. 734. It might be 734. Can that work? You guys want to see a 734? 100. Okay. Here 631. 734 could work. Oh, C919. I haven't used that a lot at all. Is that going to be good for Zurich? And yeah, look at that. We might do the C919. About the F100. Let's do C919. How many business was it again? I forgot. 7. Does that work over here too? Oh, I forgot to start a giveaway, didn't I? Or no, I didn't. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Too many messages. All right, so now we got the 748 giveaway has a winner. Let's take a look here. Nice. We got Pueller, Vista Airways, Raptor, Yoda, Sammy, Mercurial Justice, and Denny 20 Proto. Nice. I'll get those contracts sent out right now. Let's hide these windows here and let's get this started. Whaler to BKK. Got nice. Got Vista Airways to GRU. Fast 2. Got Raptor XRR to BKK. We got Yoda to Hong Kong. By the way, Yoda, you should when it comes to your username, you shouldn't have Yoda/Vader in there for your profile in the bot. You know, I'm talking about over here in Discord. It says Yoda/Vader. What you should do is you should create a second profile. So you can go to bot stuff, and if you don't have a profile already, you can also create one. But you go to create, or sorry, not create. You go to profile create, or profile view, and you can see all the profiles that are registered to your account, your usernames that are registered to your account. But you go to profile create, you can add a second username here, and in your case you probably also want to do profile edit. Now we can edit your current username, which you have Yoda/Vader, and just make it Yoda, and then go to profile create a second profile for Vader. That way when you're in there, oh, okay, you have that. You don't need to have your parentheses in there either. You just have your username in there, because what people are gonna do, what I'm gonna do, I don't know of other people. I know what I'm gonna do is I would, if I didn't know your username already, I would have typed in Yoda/Vader. Oh, the parentheses is your main airports, I think. Yeah, NAs. Oh no, that's what you have typed in there. So yeah, that way when you go and when you win a giveaway, people can just type it in right away. All right, let's finish these. Send this out. Sammy to Hong Kong. Sammy 1905. Yo, when I say Sammy, like Siri starts to pick up. Like Siri, you're so nosy. All right, we got Mercurial Justice to Hong Kong. All right, stop listening. And we got any proto. Awesome. All right, the B748s were all sent. Let's go ahead and just start handling a bunch of these other planes. Let's see my favorited planes. Looking for the Concords in particular. I also at LHR, I like to I don't necessarily favorite the cargo planes, but when I have cargo planes at the stands, I do prioritize handling them because there's so few cargo stands. So I don't want the fact that a cargo plane is not being handled to be the reason why cargo planes don't land. So I make sure I set them up to land, or set them up to handle whenever I see some planes there. All right, next up we have the 744 from LHR. So let's go over here, and the A339 as well. So we're gonna go to giveaway L plane. We have 744. We got Hockey Fan and Raptor with the winners. Nice, Raptor winning 2 of them, and Hockey Fan also winning 2 of them. Aero Naval as well winning the 339. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those sent out now. Now you guys saw I bought 10 C919s. What I'm going to do, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let me send these out first before I tell you what I'm going to do, because I'm going to get distracted, forget, and it's going to mess me up. So we got Hong Kong, and then I got to end soon, but you guys want to make sure, well, Hockey Fan 63. I did the same exact typo I did the first time too. Go Hockey Fan with the B744, and then we have Raptor X to MSY. Oh, RIP to hockey fans playing. That one is going to large maintenance. See you in a day. And then Hockey Fan to Hong Kong. Let's see if this one's also going to go to maintenance. 3. And we got Aero Naval. St. Martin, nice. At least that one doesn't have a large maintenance to go to. Alright. So yeah, I did buy... Let's go to... What was it? A seaplane. Go all the way to the end here. Alright, this is where I'm going to take my mouse out. Yep. Click and drag. So I did buy, what, 10 C919s. Right? But... Well, here's what I'm going to do with them. I was thinking about doing them as a giveaway on stream. But that would kind of take too long, because now I gotta wait for them to land, and I had the tower manager on, so like I would have to handle 10 planes, let them leave, and then wait for these planes to land. So that's not gonna work. But here's what we're gonna do. I want you guys to like I need to pick a third color for this plane, because we're gonna do a special email contract plane for this plane, because it's been a long time since I had a email contract that went to Innsbruck, and then this plane can also go to Zurich, right? So not only are we able to support players who have the newest airports, we're also able to support new players at Innsbruck. It can go to Bari as well as to Prague. Can we get this to Leipzig? Probably not. Yeah, the demand is too much. The demand is too low at over there at Leipzig. But yeah, we can get it to these 4 airports, which is pretty nice. So people who newly unlocked Zurich can get a nice seaplane, and people who aren't that far can still get it to their Innsbruck, Bari, or Prague. So that way we can kind of help out those players as well, because my last few email contracts have been like large planes, like E planes, and none of them could go to Innsbruck or Bari. So I feel bad for those like newer players who really want to get contracts. So what I like to do is I like to make these email contracts a special livery. So I'm going to buy Premium 3, but I also want to figure out what should my third color be. What should my third color be? Let me see. Let me bring up chat real quick. White on top. White in the middle. All right, let me see. You guys say what colors you think. If you have hashtags, let me know too. Duck says, should I buy A346Fs? Probably. Green. Look at green. I don't know what or Nagy yellow means, but there's yellow. We got pink. We're gonna keep it at the light blue. I could move the light blue somewhere else, but I think for this livery, the light blue works best on top, because it still kind of like feels like a fat, like, you know, a Fat Airlines type plane. You know, I don't want it to lose that light blue. We use like this lime green. How do I get planes from you now? So I'm gonna be. I do giveaways every once in a while on the Fat Airlines Discord. But also sign up on fatairlines.com for the email newsletter, because right now we're selecting the livery that's going to be for the C919. That's going to be my next email contract giveaway. That email is probably going to come out tomorrow on June 21st. Probably after I get home from church, so that way I can actually work on them. I can send those contracts right away. But we're trying to figure out what the next color is going to be. You sign up for the Airlines email newsletter. You go to phatirlines.com. There's a little form on there to ask you for your World of Airports username and your email address. You submit the form, and then when I have World of Airports news, when I have Phat Airlines news, or I have email contracts that I'm ready to send, check your email box. It comes from me. See you later, Yoda. Pink. Let's take a look at pink. I used pink in July, but of course not for the C919. I used pink back in July, like my first plane contract giveaway, when after my daughter was born. So I remember that one. I have a log of all the different liveries that I've used. I want to use a different color so that way it's like immediately obvious to me. Because like if I use just a different livery, I might not remember what it's for. You don't have Discord, can it go to Zurich? Well, everybody has an email, I think, right? How about we do like this? This is like Twitch pink, I think. Or no, this is Twitch purple. This was the green we used after the Super Bowl, from when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. I'm not an Eagles fan, but I did pick we used the plane that they traveled from New Orleans back to Philadelphia. That's the plane that we used, and then I added this green for for extra flavor there. Pink looks good. Orange. I don't have orange here, huh? Ooh. Let me find what's a good orange color. I like orange. How do you guys feel about orange? Yes. Green does look neat, yep. Trailer did say orangey yellow, white on top. Okay. Alright, we're gonna use orange. So now I gotta go in here and update every single one of these planes that I bought, all 10 of them, to use this new livery. But that's alright. I have no problem doing that. You guys, make sure you sign up for phatirlines.com. You have you have any time you can sign up, because periodically I do send out email contracts. Oh, you know what? One second. I only have 77 free slots, so I need to buy some contract capacity because I'm sure we're gonna hit that limit really quickly. Right now I have 92, so tomorrow I'm gonna buy more contract capacity. The day after I'll probably buy some more as well. I probably have to do a purge stream sometime soon too, because if we look here, look, we got 151 days, 145 days. So there's probably a few contracts here that I could cancel. They're not, quite at 180 days, which I think was my cutoff, but they're pretty close. So yeah, we might have to go through some of these and figure out if there's any contracts we can cancel from there. All right, it's 1:30. I need to wrap up. I need to change the livery colors on those planes. And yeah, make sure you guys sign up for phatirlines.com. Let me see if I can show you. Go to WOA. Where's WOA? There it is. Here we go. Phatirlines.com. phatirlines.com. Get free contract planes to your airports. You just type in your World of Airports username, your email, and your WOA ID is optional if you want. If you don't know what your WOA ID, that is when you go to the options here and you copy this right here and you go back and paste it. That's my WOA ID right there. That's like in case somebody can't type in your name properly, like especially if you have like foreign characters or like accents on your username, or I think some people had like emojis in their username. That's when like using your WOA ID is great. Now you can change your username too, so it makes it easier for people to sign up to make your name easier to type in. But you also have your WOA ID, which helps. So yeah, we're giving away this C919, which is going to be in the next email that I'm going to be sending out, with this nice orange stripe. That is for the next email contract. It's, you know, I try to do email contracts as often as possible, but they get a little tough, especially since, I mean, for the 748 that I did, I had over 100 responses, right? And a 748 is like $400,000. So like over 100 responses is 40 million wallers. The good thing is, you know, now that I have so many 748s in my fleet, I make so much money now at LHR, because those 748s, let's see if I should still have one somewhere here. Here's a 744, 10,000. 748, oh, that one's still waiting. Okay. I got none being handled. How about this one? That's a 744. Here's a 748. 8,000, almost 9,000, right? So they make me a lot of money. 9,000. I mean, and look at all these other planes of mine. 7,000. So I'm making my money back pretty quickly. Now the biggest issue is contract capacity, right? So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get that contract capacity up. But I want to also help other players with their leveling up, and that's what we're gonna do with these special planes for me. These are my event planes, because this will be sent on an email contract to you guys on phatAirlines.com. So that email will be going out tomorrow, so make sure you're signing up as soon as possible. And if you miss it, no worries. I do email contracts every once in a while. It's actually like the most frequently I've done it in a long time. But I also haven't used the C919 too much recently, so it's a good opportunity for me to start using them. But yeah, guys, Hockey Fan said change cutoff to 120 days. Yeah, I think 3 months might be. I think, yeah, 4 months is really long, right? 6 months is like extremely long. I think 3 months is good enough. Like if you don't come back on a major World of Airports update, like when Zurich comes out, then that could be, you know, then that's probably a sign. Or if you don't go back to an airport, because like just because you haven't handled a plane in 150 days doesn't mean like you're not playing the game. It means you haven't played that airport. That's all it means. And you might have played that airport, you just haven't handled my plane or your plane, you know. But I think, yeah, after a major update and you're not playing, there's probably no hope. We'll see. I might have to make a player news post about it, so that way we all could be aware. But all right, let me get this raid set up here. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for all the support. Next Saturday, my stream is going to start a little late because I have a competition prep gym session next week, which starts I think at 10:30, which means it ends at like 11:30, which means that my stream is going to be late. And then on top of that, so I'm gonna post. I'm gonna post my time on the Discord. So on the Fat Airlines Discord, we have like Twitch alerts right here. So on Twitch alerts, I'll post what time my start should be, and then on YouTube alerts, like on YouTube, my YouTube will always, whenever I post the YouTube video, it gives you a countdown of what time the stream is going to start. So it'll tell you what time on YouTube it'll start. I'll create that as well, and I'll make a post here in the Twitch alerts so you guys know what time. It's definitely going to be like more than 30 minutes late. You know, usually I start every stream at 11 a.m. Eastern. Next Saturday it's probably going to be like 11:45, maybe even 12. And then I have to end early too, because there is family, well, my cousin is hosting a barbecue at his house for his birthday. His 40th birthday. So I am going to bring me and the family to celebrate with the fam. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I hope you guys come by still next week, even though it's gonna be a shortened stream. But enjoy the rest of your week. Sign up phatAirlines.com. Sign up on the Discord, and I will see you guys very, very soon. All right, thank you everybody, and you guys on Twitch, stay here for the raid. We're gonna raid Sloppy, who's streaming some ducks You guys will see shortly. All right, guys. Make sure you follow Sloppy too, guys. She did make it to affiliate, so let's give my wife some support there. Thank you guys. Appreciate you, and I will see you guys very soon. All right. Peace.